What are the benefits of wood?
Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Okay. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm just trying to access something here. We got our box. Our box. Oh, box. How's that? We got our rocks. Get your rocks on. Rocks on. Get your rocks on. Hey, Ralphie, how are you doing today? Good morning from here in the Philippines. Good morning. Good start to your day. What's going on here? Here we go. You couldn't get over your portrait last night? What do you mean by you couldn't get over your portrait? Like you couldn't finish it, or that you completed a portrait? Why am I don't need to hear myself. I don't need to hear myself. That is, I guess, what I'm assuming is that, come on, you. Oh, you're almost halfway done with the Saints. I'm going to finish another 6 this afternoon. Holy moly. Well, that is awesome. Yeah, what I've seen so far is pretty great. Looks good. Okay. We got our rock. We're getting our rocks here. Also, show packages, resources, game, adventurers journal, adventurers journal, and manual. Come on, manual. Okay, we got our manual. Let's move this up here. We're just setting some stuff up, and then we'll get to painting rocks. Painting ye old rocks. Okay. This. So I was trying to set this up to use with the OBS since I'm sitting here in front of my computer. But for some reason, wouldn't access the camera here up above, so I just went straight to YouTube live and oops, instead. So we'll see what we can do. I don't have a whole lot of time before I have to go make dinner. Hey, Presley, welcome. Liam Edits, welcome. Hope y'all are doing great. Got our rocks, our colorful rocks. Got to paint the undersides of them though. And then we're going to figure out what we're going to do on them. And we have a bunch more here that need priming. But thank you guys for stopping in, Presley and Liam Edits 2025. What are y'all doing tonight? Or is it night or evening? What do you use for paint? I have acrylic paints. Let's see. I have a bin here. Oops, spill everything on the floor. I have a bin here. I usually use golden paint. I do have some Liquitex paint. I think that's what I used on these ones. And then I mixed in a little bit of white, this orange, this cadmium orange from Golden. I have some Windsor and Newton, some more Liquitex stuff, just a variety of acrylic paints. Whoop, I guess I didn't show this yellow. All kinds of different colors, but mostly golden, some Liquitex. Let's see here. We're gonna need, and I put the colors back in here for some reason. If I can find it. We had our zinc white. Might need that. Um, Dude, where's all the colors I was using? Uh, yeah, we're gonna need that. Mm, the bin of paints. How do I lose paints? Oh, I was using this too. Where is it? This is some latex house paint. You can get these samples. What you doing? Why do they? Why did they check that? What WYD is what you doing, right? I don't know why I did that. Hey, Doomsday Tundra. Welcome, welcome. I'm trying to get my paints together here, but for some reason, the colors I put in here have gone missing. Unless they got moved over to the side here somewhere, which nope. But we have this teal. I think that was the same teal I used on this and this. So these three colors so far. But let me move those. We'll put those in our box. It's off to the side. And back in place. I don't know why that keeps going over there. But we are also trying to set up. Dang, thank you guys. Holy crap. How'd I already get 7 likes? You guys are awesome. Hasn't even been 10 minutes and I already hit my average. That is very generous of you guys. I appreciate that. I don't think I've ever hit 7 that fast. Hold on a second though. Come on, man. We're trying to open this. So instead of adding color right now, I was gonna. Did I grab? Oh man! Don't tell me I left my primer out in the garage again. Okay, guys, we are gonna use the colors. So I need my my little painting palette here. We'll move these other rocks. Move these rocks. Come on. Move our rocks. Okay, try and get some stuff in order here. Okay, hold up, guys. Okay, guys, game window. See, it would have been nice to have the OBS up, because then, oops. Then you guys would have been able to see me, but since I can't use the OBS, oops, jeez, man. Okay, but yeah, we need to turn on more lights, right? We need our water. We need our water. Sorry, with the vertical format, it's hard to show everything. We're going to start off with this beige. I'm going to start off with the beige. So we can get these out of the way. But we will be painting on those. Okay, we got our beige. We need our brush. I think this was the brush I was using. If only this would... There we go. All right, guys, we got our beige color. We got our okay, here's our beige, and then we'll just finish the underside of the rock. You gotta do this in 2 parts. Two parts. You got the top or the bottom, or the bottom or the top. So we will be painting other things on these rocks, but we're going to start with like a base. Oh shoot, I'm like painting off screen. I do this a lot. I need to have a mark so I know where to keep my hand. And I need some light on the other side here. Oh, now I'm already getting paint on my hand or fingers. Okay, we got our little beige rock here. Yeah, we need some light on the other side. I need to figure out a light situation. We're getting too much light from our left and no light from our right, but hopefully that'll do. Whoops, are you kidding me? I don't know how to put a lid back on, I guess. And then we need our paint towels so we can wipe off any excess paint before I get it in the water here. Alright, our next color is going to be the orange. Let me see. Let's put the beige rock there, right? We got our pinks. Let's do the orange real quick. We probably don't need a whole lot of orange. So anybody's ever painted rocks before? Maybe they had you do it in art class, if anybody's ever taken art classes. Anybody else here a painter or has done any painting? We got our orange. Let's see. Just orange is a nice color. And orange rock. You think this rock appreciates being orange? You think this rock's favorite color is orange? Maybe it would have liked to be a little darker shade of orange. Oh, we got a little cat here. Oh, there we go. Okay, guys, just clean that up. Ringtone is my phone. Oh, it's my alarm. I set my alarm. I forgot to get dinner started. Um, we're gonna have salads, but you know what? Salads won't take me that long to throw together. So I think I could do it in about 10 minutes. So we'll keep painting. At least try to get all these rocks done, the ones I started. Uh-oh. How's that? Okay. How's that? We gotta push our rock back then. We just use a little bit of water, kind of loosen up the paint a little bit. What's going on here? Oh, I see. He ended his stream. No more stream. Anybody else? Everybody else is gone. No more lives. Nope. Everybody's gone to sleep. Anything to watch? Okay, guys. Okay. Orange. Orange it is. Jeez, everybody went daddy dead. All right, guys, we got the orange one done. We got the orange one done. Oh, come on. Got orange on my hand. So what's next? There we go, guys. We put the orange one there. We got some pinks. Okay, where's that pink though? Okay, we got the magenta. That's what we were using on these other ones. So we're gonna paint these two, get the magenta. They get the magenta. Alright, guys. Okay. You guys seeing the two ones we're working on? So, too much water. This one's gonna need another layer. We're gonna need another layer of paint. So I think this dries a little darker than what we're seeing. Okay, guys. Let's move our rocks. Oh, this one We didn't get this edge. There we go. How we doing so far, everybody? There's our magenta rock. So all right, so we're gonna add a little bit of zinc white. Kind of trying to match. Oh, you know what? Nope, nope, nope. These were pure color too. I didn't mix. That is, if I can find it. If I can find it, that is a tube full color that I do not need to mix. Here it is. Here it is. Come on. Okay. Not much going on the old internet. Okay, guys, we got our light magenta. I did not need to mix any color. I forgot yesterday. We used a light magenta. The only color we did mix zinc white in with was the teal. So we're doing good. We got our scene palette. Was it the light magenta? Did I mix? I might have mixed the light magenta with the magenta because this seems kind of pinkish. Let's try it. Yes, that's what I did. I mixed. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get our color mix on here. Okay, so we did that. Let's clean our rock off. Get the junk off. There we go. Looks like it's pretty matched so far. It's almost like painting Easter eggs, but they're rocks. Okay, guys, let's move this rock over here. And then we got this one. Oops. Get my big old shadow head in the way. Oh, you know what I should do? Okay, next session, if I come back after dinner, um, is I'm gonna use the wax paper. Put the wax paper underneath because my cutting mat is a little dirty from um, use. So if I paint the rocks, put it on the wax paper, it won't stick to the wax paper like if I just lay down paper. All right, get rid of these colors since we don't need them just yet anymore, but we'll keep them on the table. And this was a light, yeah, because look at this. You know what? I am going to do that right now because I am not liking what I do with the wax paper. I put the wax paper right here. If I share a sheet of wax paper and I lay it down. Let's see. Move some of these rocks. Yeah, we might have to retouch some of these rocks. We might have to retouch some of these. Like this one, I got some pink on it already. There we go. This will help keep things nice and clean while we do this. Okay. So I'm not sure where all this gunk is coming from. All right, we need our um my stream going through, guys, because I can't tell. We had a bunch of people watching, and then now, now we don't. So I'm just wondering, is it streaming? Or people lost interest, which is fine. People lose interest a lot of the times. It's definitely not the most exciting thing in the world, but you know. Thank you guys for the likes. That at least lets me know the stream is still streaming. I mean, I can see it on my monitor, but sometimes you never know. Never know until somebody lets you know. Oh, shoot. I hope that didn't touch too much. Sorry guys, like I said, I need to figure out my lighting situation so I can have lights on both sides. So there's not a whole lot of cast shadows going on when I go over to the palette or the container of water. But we're just painting these rocks with some acrylic colors after we prime them, and then we'll paint some other stuff on them, kind of zhuzh them up a little bit. Zhuzh. I don't think I've used that word online yet. We zhuzhed it up. Yeah, we're zhuzhing this rock up. What time? 9:47. We're gonna have to wrap up here soon, so I can go make dinner. So let me just do this really quickly. Yay, we got that one. Let's see. Spin it around. Okay, and we got one more to do. Thank you guys for the eight likes. Who would have known? 8 likes for painting some rocks. So yeah, I think using the wax paper is definitely a good choice to keep these rocks from getting too dirty on top of our cutting mat. Oops. Oh boy, we got some blue in there. We got some blue in our ink. Wait, oh crap. Oh crap. Exactly what's in this bunch of crap. Gosh darn it. All right, I think we got that. Okay, let's try to oh! Geez, scaring the crap out of me. Sorry if I scared you guys. All right. All right, guys, that is going to be it. I gotta go make dinner. And maybe I'll be back on after dinner. We'll see. Maybe some gaming, maybe some more rock painting. I think these magenta ones need to get another coat because it seems kind of thin. I can see kind of patches. But thank you guys for joining me. Thanks for the likes. This has been a session of Omizu Paintz with yours truly, Omizu the painter, painting his beautiful rocks. We will be decorating these rocks. Yes. But I hope you all have a good evening or day. Thank you to Presley W7S. I'm trying to figure out these last bits of people's names. The W7S, does that mean something? I'm sure Presley would let me know if it does. Doomsday Tundra, thank you. Ralphie draws X7T. Ralphie, thank you. Everybody go check out Ralphie's channel. Ralphie draws and does some pretty good drawings, so go check him out. All right, everybody, thank you, and I hope you have a good day, evening, wherever you're at in the world. And until next time, happy painting. Sorry for the shakiness. Peace.